The reason why I want to be here is to win the race, basically, because I could get 100,000.
I think my life is as an actor and is full of challenges. I used to do, pageants and go out for castings for modeling and then auditions now for acting. Everything's a challenge to me.
We want to prove to our friends and family that we could win, because we've been watching Amazing Race all this time. We always tell them that we want to join, and they're like, dude, you guys are not even going to make it on the plane, because we're always late. We're always late. We're late. We're half an hour late, an hour all the time. So we got to prove to them and prove to everyone in Hong Kong, or if anybody's watching it in the world, prove the world that we are the best team and we're going to win.
Well, yeah, and also I think that we'd be good for Amazing Race, or we would want to be on Amazing Races because
she's going to talk about some love.
Yeah, because we've been dating on and off for about 10 years, as I mentioned before, and we're getting older now, and I think we want to take it, or I want to take it to the next level, our relationship to the next level, and I think going through Amazing Race, I mean, that would be the ultimate test, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess so. if that's the way you want to put it, then yeah.
We just need to see whether Edwin gets those competitive juices flowing, or whether he thinks they've already got it won.
Coming up, meet the team with the secret weapon that will create race history even before it starts.
Today, my best friend Joe is coming over for our usual afternoon tea. We've been best friends since high school, and together, we've shared many pleasant experiences. Oh, she's there. Hi, Liza. Thank you for inviting me to your lovely home, Liza. Oh, you're welcome, Joe. It's such a lovely day today. Oh, it is indeed. It's days like these that I remember our strolls in the park. And with this summer weather, I miss all those times we used to take dips in the pool.
Fortunately, we're only halfway through the show, so now it's time to reveal the rest of our amazing racers. Adrian and Colin, these two have a secret weapon and a sixth sense.
I'd like to introduce Adrian. That's his sign name. He is a wonderful friend of mine. What I really admire him is that he has a hearing problem, but he's not disabled.
He's a good friend, Colin. I met him in the gym about a year ago. I saw him saying the words to me. I was very surprised. How come you know sign language? Or he told me that he learned sign language 10 years ago. He used to falling there with the dead people. It's a very big heart.
Oh, thank you. When we put the DVD in for Adrian and Colin, I remember thinking, would he be able to do the race?
Both of us are very active in sports, and but we believe that this race requires more than just brawn and physical fitness. It's a lot to do with brain as well, and be able to work as a team. So therein lies the challenges.
I remember thinking, how could someone who couldn't really hear do the race? How would they communicate? How would he hear the signals? How would he be able to actually do the race?
I have been traveling to many countries. I know what are that. I've been going to Nepal, I went to Mongolia, I went to China, even had a close shave with that. So because of this past experience, I became more practical. I believe good preparation before the race will be very useful.
He's very good with intuition. I think his sixth sense is very good, and like I said, maybe because of his impairment with the hearing sense, so his other senses are a lot sharper.
It's really very nice doing nice that everybody really love him.
But the race could be a disadvantage in a way. When we are too nice, then we can be taken advantage of. So we have got to be a little bit more self-centered for this race, I think.
First of all, Colin and Adrian can use hand signals from a long distance away to communicate. The other teams can't do that. They have to be able to hear each other. Colin and Adrian do not have to hear each other.
We would like to think that signing, being able to sign and communicate without speaking would be an advantage for us.
It could be a secret weapon.
Colin is very supportive of Adrian and very caring. I mean, there's obviously a good close relationship.
If the race affects our friendship, that would be the worst thing. We might not win. I mean, winning is not the most important thing.
From this race, I really hope that it will be a useful platform to show the world that disabled people can do as well as the normal people.
We like to show the world what we are made of.
Anne and Diane, they call themselves the Desperate Housewives, but everyone else calls them the Yummy Mummies.
This is Diane. She doesn't like men wearing sandals. So if you want to date her, don't wear sandals.
Well, if you wanted to date her, you can't date me anymore.
Yeah. And she has 2 children, a 10-year-old son, William, and a 2.5-year-old son, Michael.
This is Anne, and she's 40 years old. She's pretty easygoing.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any little funny quirks like that, no. And she has 3 kids, a 16-year-old boy, Justin, 13-year-old Jade, and 2.5-year-old Tamara.
Their video was great. I mean, that was another one of those that caught our attention in the first, 20, 30 seconds.
We like to call ourselves the Desperate Housewives, not necessarily desperate, but housewives always looking for new challenges and new adventures.
We are also looking forward to leaving our husbands, children, and the house behind for a month while we try to win the race.
We met each other through dance. I used to own a dance company, and Diane used to rope Diane in for some performances and perform together. We were initially called the Yummy Mummies. And yes, we are definitely yummy, I can guarantee you. I think we call ourselves the Desperate Housewives, not because we're desperate, but we are desperate to win. We want to show to them that women, especially mothers, can go out and actually go for it and have fun.
And do something for themselves.
Being mothers on the race would definitely help us because of the challenges that we have to face as mothers, with all the lack of sleep, the running around.
If anything comes up, any friction, then it'll be, okay, deal with it there and move on. And hopefully it'll be that easy.
Just like how we deal with our husbands.
Yeah.
They are very competitive. They appear very fit. I think their ability to withstand the race is going to be up there.
We are such sore losers that we don't want to lose or become last. I mean, it would be so embarrassing for us and our family and our friends.
We can offer some sizzling moves and appeal to the race.
And we want to encourage all mothers that their lives do not end after the children, because
we are really sexy moms on the go.
Next, a team member who shocked his own family.
You are the last team to arrive. You are the very first eliminated team on The Amazing Race Asia. And you suck.
We enjoyed the race, we just didn't take losing too well. I think the only thing we would regret by now would be messing up the host stages.
Certainly we wanted to push the boundaries with this series. We wanted to race much further.
I don't think I can do this.
We knew it would be across the board tougher. We wanted a cast that reflected that.